Hi there, I'm Scott.
And I'm Julia.
Since February is Heart Month, we thought we'd share a little bit about ourselves, our conditions, and some things we have to go through.
So, Scott, what is your condition?
I have double inlet left ventricle with TGA and a sinus node dysfunction.
That's a lot of acronyms. Do you care to explain?
Yes, double inlet left ventricle simply means that I'm missing my right ventricle. TGA stands for transposition of the great arteries, which means my aorta and my pulmonary artery are flipped. And a sinus node dysfunction means I'm more likely to have arrhythmias, which is why I have a pacemaker now. Don't worry, I'm doing fine.
Well, that's good.
So, Julia, what is your heart defect?
So, I have dextrocardia with situs inversus and dyspnea.
Can you explain any of that to me?
Yes. So, my heart is on the right side of my body, it's flipped backwards, and it's upside down. As well, initially it was called Ivan-Mark syndrome, but in today's terms, it is classified under the heterotaxy umbrella. My So also my organs are either misplaced or some of them are missing, such as my spleen.
Have they found your spleen yet?
Yeah, no.
I bet you get a kick out of people's reactions when you tell them all that.
Actually, yeah. Sometimes it can be pretty annoying too.
Gotcha. All I know is I'm floored every time I hear that, and we've practiced this a lot.
Yes, we have.
All right, so we have two quick stories for you.
So Scott, what is your story?
So this one time at band camp, it was CVS in January. I went to refill my prescriptions as usual, and one of the medications, which normally costs about $10 to $15 per month, was going to cost me $300 per month.
Wow. How did this happen?
So technically, I don't know because they don't tell you things. But here's what I think happened. Insurance companies have what are called formularies. Formularies are simply a list of medications that they cover and the cost of the patient. Formularies are actually a tiered system with generics at the bottom with the lowest cost of the patient and name brands or specialty medications at the top with the highest and sometimes exorbitantly high cost to the patient. So, what I think happened is that the coverage of that medication changed from one insurance company to another.
So, do you get notifications when these changes occur?
No, no, you do not.
So, how and where can you find out this information?
So you have to log in through your insurance company's website, find the formulary list, and then look up the particular medication that you take and find out its cost to you.
That sounds like a lot of extra work.
It is, but it's just stuff we got to do.
So you mean every year your medications could cost you a different amount out of pocket?
Technically, this is true. Fortunately, it does not happen very often, but yes, it can happen. Okay, so what's your story?
So this one time I called in a prescription to the pharmacy, and when I got there to pick it up, they informed me that it was going to cost me about $200 to $300 just for that prescription.
Okay, and how much do they normally cost?
Well, with my insurance, usually it costs me nothing.
Oh, that's interesting. What type of insurance do you have?
I have WellCare, which is part of Medicaid here in Kentucky.
Gotcha. All right, so what happened next?
So I called the after hours line of my insurance and they informed me that they were sending me a new card in the mail. So therefore, the card that I had would not go through.
Gotcha. So you were basically stuck and couldn't do meds or anything else until you got the new card.
Nope.
Well, that's frustrating. So how long did it take for the new card to come in the mail?
I would say probably about a week.
Okay. And so what happened? How did you tie yourself over until your new card came?
Luckily, I did end up having enough medication at home just to hold me over until that new card did come in the mail.
Well, that's quite a relief. All right. Thanks for watching and happy Heart Month. Bye.
Bye!